Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wally1169.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream and welcome back for Eco. As we discussed last time, we might be missing a few of our vehicles, and it might be a good time to finish making those things, as well as some of the crafting tables we're actually still missing. I know we're missing one of the mining machines. We might be missing one or two other things too that we need to make. But get those gone so that we can move on and work on other things. But also on top of all of that, we also have quite a few more buildings to rebuild yet. Well, probably 4 or so. So we want to work on that. And then we also have some housing decorations to move from the other old building to one of the new buildings. And that might lead to making more decoration stuff too. But let's go ahead and jump into the game and get started. So I am making a crap ton of mortared sandstone. You can see it popping in there, and also the sandstone disappearing. That cart fell through. We're going to have to fix that at some point. And that's because I finished scooping out the part of the floor, or the part of the basement underneath those few buildings over there that we've been working on off and on, or the latest bit that I've been working on. And we need to put the floor down yet. So we're going to do that at some point here tonight, probably. But I wanted to go into this and get started on those buildings, those vehicles first, and then possibly some of those other tables. Let's see. We need to have an excavator at some point. We might as well just go ahead and make that. We need radiators. We have light bulbs somewhere. We have lubricant somewhere. Gearboxes, I think we have. Springs we might have, might or might not have, but I want to make an excavator. So we need to definitely, I think we definitely did make a radiator. I think the rest of the stuff we have. Let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and put all the labor in it, let it get started. We also need to make a regular truck here, which is going to need more springs, combustion engine. What else is springs used for besides vehicles? Oh, the upholstered chairs. Okay, we'll make a batch of those then. Another radiator would be good. Axles, apparently, and light bulbs, lubricant, all those things. Okay, let's queue that up and go get some stuff, collect some stuff. Let's see. Mechanic stuff is in here. That would be gearboxes. I think it was 5 or so we needed. Do that. It was steel axles we needed. We need one of these, though, for the truck. Combustion engine. That might be all we need here. From here, I should say. But then over here in the brick and glass building that I finished putting the tables in, I also made a pottery table for this. We need some light bulbs. We need 4 each, so that's 8 total. And don't need anything from bricks. The rest of it might be stuff we need to make, which means we might need to transfer around some steel and things. We needed axles. How many more axles did we need? Oh, this is turned off because I don't have any modules in it. Where's the module at? There it is. Let's make at least 1 axle. And then I also need to link the storages here. So let's do that. Quick. This will be kind of like where we get our steel from. Bin, which I need to put some steel in it. No. Industry, yes. They can put. And then possibly electronics we needed as well. So we'll just do a take from there. I could drop these things in there so they can get started on those. Oh, I had one too many gearboxes. Okay, that's fine. And then axles. We need steel, which I may or may not be able to see the steel from here. May not be able to see the steel from here. But we need, let's see, 1.9, 1.43. I think these we actually need. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. So I'm just going to make those 3. That's 5 epoxy, which is actually a pretty good deal. Two of them would be perfect. I should have epoxy around somewhere. 6 steel, 5 epoxy. I thought there was epoxy in the electronics box, but there's not. which means that I put it all across the street in the lumber box, which is not visible from here. Okay. It's over there. Can you see those? This is where kind of the fun is, because it's, yeah, plastic and epoxy. We might be done with that lumber, so you might be okay just taking it all. And then electronics would be preferable destination. There's industry. There's electronics. You and you. Okay. And now I forgot what else we needed. Lubricant, yes. 4 lubricant springs, steel springs, and then we also need the steel for the axles. So let's go get some of that stuff. I did make some more steel. I used some of the coal that we had mined up. I crushed it, made it into steel. Or made it to use it to make some steel, I should say. Springs were over here. No? In here? Yes. No? Yes. This would be a batch of 40. I don't think we need 120 springs. I mean, we need some for the chairs, but not much. So I think I'm just going to do... Honestly, I think I'm going to just do 2 crafts. Use 1 steel. Basically just lose the 5% savings. And make 6 springs. That'll be fine for now. Lubricant should... There could be some in here. There is. We need 4 of that. The rest of it's going to be with the animal stuff. And we need 6 total springs. We need a radiator or 2 yet. Then we need to transfer over that steel. Well, not what I was hoping for. Wait. No. Okay, we'll put it there. And then we'll have to transfer it from there. Which I think I can make this leap. Can. I guess I can't target that. Okay. But I can't even see it there. Okay, we'll transfer it again. I have a plan for that idea, but I haven't been able to fully implement it yet because we haven't finished all the projects yet. By the time we get all the projects finished, I won't need it anymore. But I'm still going to do it because I have a plan. 6 springs. I had 3 already, so there's 6 more needed. And you can go in there, and you can go in there. And that should be everything but the radiators. As soon as this finishes, was this where the radiators were made? Yes. We need to put the module back in there. I have that one turned off. This one I could steal a module from, though. Do that. This needs to have mechanics linked in. Think from. Because in order to make 2 radiators, we need heat sinks and copper wire. Graspian, welcome in. And I think I'm just going to make the 2, because I don't know how much I need these anymore. Well, you're going to need a bunch for the industrial generator. Check that again. You need 24 basically half of 24, so 12. Let's do 10. 19 heat sinks, 38 copper wire. And that means I need to go over here to get those things. You just watched one of my first streams, the face cam, DSP? That could be. It was, 21, maybe? Uh, 57 plus whatever I said that was. 38. 4 years ago? Yeah, that's probably about right. 57 plus 38, and then 76. 57 plus 38 is 95. We'll go with that option. I have copper, but we might need to make some more. And then we need copper plates. And we needed 76 of those. I have some. Not very many, because they're already gone, so it should make 80 of those. Yeah, we need a crap ton of copper shifted over. We'll get some food, and then we'll take care of that. My PC blew up. I don't remember that. Was I there that day? Maybe something went haywire. Buy a new motherboard and processor. Oh, that was when... Yeah, I know what that was. I'm out of remembered meat already. I know what that was. That was when I had memory. One of the channels, basically one of the like memory channels in the CPU went haywire. That's right. I remember that now. 20 prepared meat. And so, yeah, I had to take half my memory out in order to keep it working. But then, yeah, I had to buy new stuff. Yep, I remember now. A long, long time ago. In a galaxy far away. Let's go with orange roof, I guess. It'll get changed around later, but this will be fine for now. I think that's the best option. Take from here. Literally galaxy far away in the case of DSP. True. And then I also need that for over here. Tell me I can see that one from here too. Nope. Well, maybe I'll have to use the engineering roof then instead. For the copper for right now. Crap all over the place. Okay, I need to shift a bunch of copper into that. Like 100 and something. Can you see the copper in here someplace? There it is. And I don't have 100 and something, so we gotta make some more. You can go there and get started anyway. And let's make another batch. I have plenty of copper concentrate already made. It's just a matter of making it into stuff. Gonna need some more clay molds pretty soon. Say along. I appreciate you popping in. DSP is such a different game now? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. For a reason why I haven't played it. Because of at least because of the combat stuff. Not overly excited about that. Batman! Snowball! Welcome in, everybody. Combat can be disabled. Yeah, it's just... Yeah. kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. Dyson Sphere program. I'll play it again sometime, though, probably. It's not high on my list. I haven't gotten around to it. Okay, so we're short about, 20 more. Copper. It's okay, just gets to be a nuisance, better switch it off. Yeah, that's kind of my thought on the matter. $20 plus 34 is 54. That should be enough. Okay, so that'll be done momentarily. They should be able to pick those up. Why is that not processing? Copper plates. Oh, it is processing. It's just going to be slow. Okay. And then you're making radiators eventually, which is fine. That's all we need is eventually. The truck got done. Oh, we need rubber wheels. I almost forgot about the rubber wheels. Where are those made at? Here? Yeah. Need crushed sulfur for that. If only we had a boatload of crushed sulfur someplace. And that's all I need the rubber wheels for. Is these two recipes left, unless we decide we want more. And the excavator is actually already done, so unless we want more of one of them, only those three devices require. Let's just make the 4 we need here, which is not an efficient recipe, but kind of who cares at this point. We'll need 4 crushed sulfur for that, which I happen to have. Yeah, 5 would have been more efficient to do, at least on certain things. But this is good. 2, 3, 4. Alright, there go your wheels. And that should take care of what we need for now. So, excavator. Just too heavy. I need to lighten my load a little bit here. And the truck, which is also probably too heavy. I need to lighten my load. What we should also do is make some more gasoline, because they're going to both need gasoline, and I put the rest of my gasoline that I have in my excavator, or my skid steer. So, let's go over here and make some gasoline second first. I have a little bit of crushed sulfur over here, too. I don't know if I told you guys, I brought over the Rastra and crushed all the sulfur that came out of this process. That was fun. Gasoline. Maybe 20 of it. That'd be good enough for now. I'll wait for it. Well, 10 of it. I don't know if you'll continue your YouTube journey. Why is that? I'll only be able to carry 10, but we'll wait for it, and then we'll go. Done any well? It's becoming windy season. there we go. 10 gasoline and 10 more will get made later. So this cart, first and foremost, is the heaviest thing I'm carrying right now. I also have these stockpiles that I should probably just put in this container, this box here, because I'm not really gonna need many of them. And that door, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Actually, I do know what I'm gonna do with this door. I'm gonna put that in there too, just because I don't need more than I need. Draco on Siege, welcome in. Good to see you. You made it back. You down, put you in there. Is that enough to pick up the excavator yet? Negative. Also, I don't really know where I want to put it, but we'll figure that part out later. Let's put this food in here, because that's the next heaviest stuff. And that should give me enough room. Down. I'm going to put it down here, but we're not going to use it right away. But it won't let me operate even the controls, I don't think. But basically, you switch controls here between driving and operating the arm with the Q button, and then you can basically dig with a bucket loader. That is the excavator. So we're going to use that. I have a project for it, but I'm not going to use it just yet. So I'm not going to put any fuel in it, because then I'll waste a can of fuel, which is one of the annoying parts, but it's okay. But the better thing here is the truck. The truck is nice because... Actually, I think I can pick all this stuff back up again. The truck is nice because it has a much larger carrying capacity than the steam truck we've been using now for a while. Oh, I did the wrong button. That's why. There. It has 35 slots and 8,000, so 8 tons of carrying capacity. I think it's 35. It's 36, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 20, yeah, 40 minus 4, 36 slots and 8 tons, whereas this steam truck that we've been using for quite a while now only has 24 slots and 5 tons. So we can carry quite a bit more in it. It runs off of gasoline, though, so it's a lot more expensive to operate. But it's worth it when you need that. Plus, it goes faster. So its travel speed on asphalt is 1.8 x multiplier. I don't know what base travel speed is, but it's... Yeah, that's the excavator right there. That's for mining. And this on asphalt is 1.6, so it's already faster. And I think its base speed is even faster, so that makes it even faster than faster. But yeah, the excavator we're going to use for mining, just not right now, because the stuff that I'm mining I want to do linearly rather than what we've been doing, or rather than doing that, which is more ad hoc, I guess. I need to get this stuff out of here, though. I should have picked up the cart that I had. Doggone it. Okay. Hey, Mark. Welcome in. I need the cart that we have. That's why I should have picked it up. But I left it down there. Probably have not put that where I did, but that's okay. Kind of in the middle of the street. A little big. A little big. Actually, I should have stayed up on the road again. Can't take me anywhere. This should be up here. So that I can transfer the contents of the other one up into it. There it is. Excavator, yes. I have big plans for a place to use it. I just, I'm not ready to use it yet. I prefer the skid steer for most mining, though. It's just a little bit more, sort of my style, my speed, my something. Transfer those over. Probably the coal as well, although it's not going to all fit there. Nor is it going to fit where I want to put it. It all needs to go into there. There. And then the sulfur... I need to crush. Which I think I can make fit if I move this crushed sulfur out of the way. Maybe I can make it fit. Ooh, maybe I can't make it fit. Okay, we're not going to make it fit, but we're going to make it fit eventually, which is the important part. Let's go ahead and get this crushing. Yeah, we'll crush those 20 batches first, and then we'll come back for and do the rest of it after. Okay, so I have this cart. I have this all dug out, which was, as I said, the project that I have been working on. Next is to remove all of those storages that are up there and continue this project. But yeah. But at first we need to put a floor down here. So let's get that started. And that's what these are for. Let's move this over here where we can use it. Yeah, I usually prefer the skid steer for mining because of the linear sort of nature of it. But the excavator is useful for when you want to dig down. And I have a project that we need to do to dig down. And it's not there yet, project-wise. So. A little bit of lag tonight. I don't know what that's all about. We have a couple more machines, too, that we need to make that are industrial or electronics in nature. And then, actually, we also need... we also need to make some lights. So that's kind of some of the stuff that I want to work on tonight. And I need to get some more storages put down here so we can do some rearrangement and fitting in of other things. Profession, have I not got to level 7 yet? I haven't started on the cutting edge cooking. I do plan on looking at it. I don't know that I'll actually get it to 7. But I do plan on looking at it just because there are a couple things there that are actually useful. Not much, but a couple. I have a skill point to spend on it, just haven't done it. And then, otherwise, advanced baking. Because it's advanced baking is a bear. There's not that many recipes, and... they're not that good. 1, 2, 3. So, that's the only one that I have taken that I haven't gotten there yet. Everything else is there. I had to do a little bit of shenanigans, though, to get a couple of them maxed out. Blacksmithing being one of them. I have a little bit of extra of this, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3. $100 XP advanced smelting. Nice. Yeah, that's not bad because you need to make a lot of steel. Even solo, single player, advanced smelting was easy enough to get leveled up. A couple of them were tough, but That one was not. You need to make so much steel. It's ridiculous. All right, I have 5 of these. Too many. That was pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to put them... I'll put them in there for now. It's fine. And having a problem getting coal and iron now because you took a lot of it. Yeah. So, I think we were talking about that the last time, right? That coal is going to be the problem. Fuel's going to be the problem. And like I said, getting down there in the swamp and digging up peat and making that into charcoal is going to be your best bet. Okay, so let's grab... I made some lumber stockpiles, large lumber stockpiles. At least I hope I made the large ones and not the regular ones. They should be maybe visible from here. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Charcoal, steel, and regular steel both apply to the steel bar type? Yes. They both make the same thing. One just requires charcoal and the other one requires crushed coal. Only difference. They actually make the same exact item. There's just 2 different recipes. There they are. Let's just get like 2 of them for right now. Also, I need to eat something. And we're going to put one of them right over here. I'm trying to decide, though. I think I might want these to be 1 space apart. Because future Wally might need them to be 1 space apart. There a way for me easily count chunks here? Well, not really. Let's just do spaces. So this is block 185, which happens to be the beginnings of a chunk. There. Actually, I can count the chunks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, but I'm going to add some more here. But 14 chunks is 14 times 5, which is 70. These are each 12 wide, I believe, right? Yes, 12 wide. So 12 goes into 70 just shy of 6 times. If I added a space to make it effectively 13, that would add 5 more spaces, because you only need a space on the outside or the insides. So that would be basically another chunk, and the 2 to make 72. I think that's fine. I mean, it's adding 1 more chunk basically than what I have, because it'll just take me basically to like here, and these stockpiles are gone anyway. You were number 12. So that should be fine. Unless, well, there, plus 1, 2. Actually, that's kind of perfect. So we're going to go with that. We're going to put a space between them on a permanent basis, and that will give me room for something I have an idea for that I don't know if I will actually need, but I would rather have it planned for and not have to move these things again. So come out by 1 more. There. Have a space in between. I'm going to have to move that one over by 1, but that's okay. It's full of limestone right now and other things, I think, but we'll move the stuff. Yeah, copper. We'll move that stuff into this new one. I haven't decided on a name of these yet, or for these yet. Or a naming scheme, because I don't know exactly how I want to use them. But my plan, I think, is going to be to put the crap that I don't really need a lot of, or ever, like the dirt ramps and the sulfur, the crushed sulfur, down in these ones here on the end. because down here on the end we have a gas station that we haven't built yet, and the cooking area, and the cooking area doesn't need a stockpile anyway. So the next stockpiles, i.e. this one, will be for the next buildings, which that's the kitchen and all the green floor is. This next building here is the farming, which also doesn't need a stockpile, but the second one can serve for other nearby things. The third one is tailoring, which also kind of doesn't need a stockpile. Maybe a little bit for carpets, but we honestly aren't going to make that many carpets. No, wait, that's not tailoring. That's printing. That's not going to need, that's paper, which doesn't need a stockpile, and it's paint, which doesn't need a stockpile. That's tailoring. We want the fancy carpet floor. Over here, this building is electronics. That's going to need a stockpile. So right away, we kind of want a stockpile here. That's industry, stockpile. The next one is those kind of auxiliary machines. That's going to need a stockpile, because that's including concrete and things like that. Kelsamar, welcome in. And then we have, oh no, that's also Ashlar, which definitely will need stockpile access. This here is mechanics. We'll need stockpile access for inputs. So yeah, we don't necessarily need those two. We don't necessarily need that first one, but starting here and starting with this one here, we are going to need those. So that's fine. I want to move all this granite out of this one and into this one. We can move this one over. And then I'm going to move all that limestone out of that one. Gotta find the right one. It's the one that has crushed limestone in the first slot. So that one. Over to this one. Actually, maybe I should push all the limestone into those two for now. Maybe. Oopsie. Oopsie. There we go. And then I think that was right already, but there we go. And then I need to pull all the stuff out of that one, which is, among other yes, this one right here next to it. Over here. Bit of lag there, no problem. And then I need to move you over by one as well. And I'm purposely doing a couple things with the sort of positioning of these things, other than the space. Which actually, is that space going to be in a good spot or not? I think it'll be actually be in a really good spot. The space is going to be actually right here for what I want to do upstairs. But I'm making sure that I use the ramp edge on this edge and that edge on the other side, because I can actually drive the vehicles up and over this if I need to. And putting the stairs in the between spots here. Let's shift everything back over. So find that sandstone et al. Container here. No. Did I miss it? Oh, there it is. Okay. All that. And let's shift the granite into this one, I think. There it is. A little bit of lag there. Oh, that was a lot of bit of lag. You're moving 4,000 granite, I think. I think there's 100 slots. 20 times 5 is 100 times 40. So maybe that's what it is. Who knows? And then let's shift this limestone over to this one that has the copper in it. Take the copper back. And then shift the rest of the limestone to fill that up. That'll be our storage for limestone for now, although I think I'm going to put other things in there, as I mentioned. And then this one here, I don't know. Actually, maybe I should move all this stuff over here and make this kind of a permanent electronics and industry stockpile. And then make the one on the end there, and there's more stuff in here than that, but that'd be kind of like the permanent name. And make this one on the end, maybe where we stick all the stupid dirt ramps or the crushed sulfur or something. Maybe. Or maybe both. I might be able to fit both in there for right now. That's you, right? Yep. Okay, good. Start with crushed sulfur that I can see. Actually, let's start with both that I can see. I may change the mind later, but at least for now, this will work. Whatever I can see, I'll put in there of those two things. I'm not going to be able to see much because this is pretty far down. Oh, and the dirt ramps only stack to 10 in these? They stack to 10 in the regular ones, right? Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, maybe I won't put those in there then, because they don't compress. Well, there's another sulfur. I'm going to put them in one of them, so it's fine. There's another sulfur. Another dirt ramp. A couple of dirt ramps I missed. Okay. Good. I was looking for sulfur and not dirt ramps. There's the flaw in my game plan here. Trying to look for two things means you miss them both. And that's full. Alright, well, that's all we got then. All she wrote. Alright, well, that's, it is what it is. I don't have enough room here for another one just yet, but I will soon enough. You know what, maybe I should bring the excavator down here. Yeah, you know what, let's do that. You, my friend, need to hold some of my food. There, some of my food. And this and maybe that. I want to remove another 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe another 5 blocks real quick here. And I need to use the excavator to do that faster than otherwise. Go get that other fuel. Gasoline. I have all this crushed too. I don't know what I'm gonna do permanently with the crushed sulfur, and the dirt ramps, but they need to get moved anyways, so it'll be fine. And then excavator, hardly do it. I should paint this beast too. Green, of course. Isn't that fancy? Drop down. Nope. There we go. And then, can I climb the boom arm? A chance? I can. Okay, good. Almost. I need some stuff. Marshall, welcome in. I need some more blocks. I have a crap ton. Oh, there's some. Okay, we'll take those. Addicted to camping, welcome in. Hydrate. Today's nerd shirt is channel gear. And make it so. John Luke. Sound alerts down today? Apparently so. Make it so. Today's, that page, rather, is a picture of Darmok. So the opposing, quote, with fists closed, an army with fists open to lure the enemy, with fists closed to attack. That's how you communicate, isn't it? By setting example, by metaphor. Uzani's army with fists open. Darmok. Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 5, Episode 2 of The Wisdom of Picard. Stream elements and alerts are borked. Yeah, there was that issue today, so I'm guessing that's why. I mean, those alerts aren't through stream elements; they're through sound alerts. But yeah, I'm not surprised given what activity there was today. I don't know if there was ever any determination about what caused it, but whatever caused it was, yeah, some major internet outages. Cloudflare was having issues. Google something or other was having issues that they may or may not have been related to each other. I'm not sure. Yeah, lots of stuff. All right, so we need to find some open storages that are lower numbers, like 27, to move this to. Good. And this too. See, your phone is lagging really bad. You're going to restart your phone. Alrighty, no worries, Draco. If not, thanks for coming in, and we'll see you next time. Tanks, streamers, you watched. Nothing worked on the alerts. You wondered what it was. Yeah, that was. It was quite an eventful day today. Oops. Technology-wise. So let's see. What else do I have? Lower numbered storages that I can move into here. Maybe none. Much crap. And I could move some of it into there. And maybe I should. Twitch being Twitch? Yeah, it wasn't just Twitch this time. It was more broad than that. Let's do that and this. And then let's move one of these into there. Which is 34 to 31. Was my week been? Oh, it's been alright. Much better after the weekend. Not that the weekend was bad, it was just eventful, busy, all those things. Alright, so we'll put that over there. That gives me 10 tiles here that I can deal with. So take the staircase back down again. Because I need it moved. And I should have just put it here. That would have been the smart thing. Let's do like... Where are you at? Stairs there. Let's do this like... Here. Nope. There. Almost. Alright. This comes out. That comes out. And then we can use the excavator to scoop some of that out, and then I'll clean it up with the old skid steer there. Alright, so excavator. In this mode, you can drive it as any other vehicle, and then if you press Q, you get access to the arm. And the arm is controlled by up and down to lift and raise the arm. And then, I guess it's W and S. A and D spin the the base here, or the structure here. The mouse wheel operates the scoop, and F and R operate the boom arm itself there. So let's see, up that way, out that way, scoop, and this is a little bit complicated. Part of the reason why I don't really like this is because it's actually kind of complicated to operate. That's okay. Jonathan, welcome in. Yeah, the sound alerts aren't working today, so, sorry. I don't know what's going on. Other than the outages earlier today. That'd be easier with a pad? Might be. There's also simple mode, which, You can use Shift and S and W to operate the boom. Doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working. So I'm not sure what the simple mode's all about because it doesn't seem to be doing what it says it's supposed to do. I don't know. So we're just gonna operate it in advanced mode. I probably broke it too. I mean, let's be honest. Oopsie, oopsie, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. This thing has quite a bit more internal storage than the skid steer does. As you can see, it's got, well actually it's not, it's like double stacks. It's double stacks, no it's quadruple stacks, never mind. So it has 7 slots instead of 4, or 4? 5? 7 instead of 5. But they're quadruple stacks. There's that. Yeah, I really have a hard time with this. The controls of this. I guess it doesn't make sense to my brain or something. Who knows? Calidorn were here, he'd probably have some disparaging comments. Oh, I'm full. Okay, now I'm full. But that's okay. Doesn't want to wear a hat today? That too, but I'll wear a hat. Oh, he put the shark hat on. Yeah, I can do that. But just the alerts are not working. And I don't even think they're, I don't even think that they are working for, in terms of like, I don't think they're costing you anything. So you're getting hats for free tonight. So no banana hat. Okay, so let's see all this stuff. Let's see, you can have that and this. Yeah, it's immediately it pops up. It's popping up and immediately going away, so I couldn't refund it if I tried. Though, so don't do those unless you intend on them, because I can't even refund it. Oh, it did refund it? Oh, okay. Well, as long as it's refunding it to you, then I'm fine. Let's see. I think I'd like to try to turn this thing. So big next to the skid steer, though. Look how tiny that little boy is. Let me move the skid steer out of the way. 36k? That's nothing. Should see how many points I have for, like, Old Viking and some other people. I think I have like 150k or something for Jeff, and he doesn't stream that often anymore, so. Let's see. All you can do is watch. You can't play a game because your cat has your left arm pinned? Yeah. Sneaky cats. And I'm full again already. Move the cat. Gaming is more important than fur babies. Wrong. Always wrong. Also, this thing doesn't always work correctly. Like, I can't close the scoop in some cases. Sometimes I can't open the scoop in some cases. It's kind of really, really finicky. Sometimes it just stops and you can't move it anymore up and down. It's kind of finicky. So there's a reason why I don't really care for this particular... there's a few reasons why I don't care for this particular device. Well, you're allergic to them. I'm allergic to cats too, but... cats aren't the only pets. Spoiler alert. Alright, so all that crushed sandstone we need to deal with. I'm going to deal with it by pulling it upstairs and turning it into roads that we immediately destroy again. I'm not that allergic, but I'm allergic enough that I can't, like, have one in the house permanently. Although the shorter the hair, usually the less dander, and it's the dander that I'm allergic to, so I don't know what Frisky's hair is like, but if it's shorter, then I might be alright. Oh, I gave away all my food. Oh, crap. All my food in a container and lost access to it. In the engineering one. There it is. This, that. This, that, and this and that. Okay. This one. Yeah, sink sets would be okay, probably. Probably. I don't know. I haven't been around a short or bald, hairless cat, so I don't know for sure, but at least the cats that I've been around are a problem. Let's see. A spot to stick this. Probably in there. Domestic short hair? Yeah, it's possible. You've had enough time taking care of yourself, addicted? Yeah, I feel you on that one. Me too, some days. Alright, so that'll eat through some of that crushed, at least. It may not be perfect. I don't know if I have enough in there. I don't have enough in there yet, but there's more to shift up there. Just gotta do it. We need to dig out a lot more. Holy crap. If I do this, is that better? Yeah. Scrolls fiddly. Like I can't even scroll the mouse wheel. It won't let me scoop properly. So it's a little weird, but it's okay. It does a really good job of letting you reach far and well. So it's fine. I'm just a little too erratic with it, I feel. I hope so. The loader, after seeing this, you would rage. Yeah, it's... The skid steer's better. In my not-so-humble opinion. An ad? Ugh. It's heresy. You go in there. Coal 2. Salads 2. Didn't see no stinking ad. You've got turbo. You're not going to. No. Oh. Stuck now. Eat into the wall that I don't want to eat into. There we go. I wanted that wall to be pristine. No, it's not going to be. Not gonna- Oops. Didn't want to do that either. Give an ad. Twitch froze on the last frame of the last ad. You can hear me but not see me, and then it gave you 2 more ads after you refreshed. Oh, Twitch. Okay. Why is the arm not spinning properly? There it goes. So finicky. Think you could dig faster than ice cream scoop? Yeah. It's really not great. I know people who swear by this damn thing, but I don't get it. Alright, we need to shift around some more of this crushed stuff. Also gotta find some way to deal with this coal. It might just come down to crushing it, making it into more steel. Does it depend on their skills with it? Yeah. It could very well just be that. I'm not any good. I mean, it wouldn't be a stretch of the imagination for me to not be any good at it. Need to look for the engineering route. Engineering. Perfect with the skid steer? Yeah, I'm pretty good with the skid steer, but this is like beyond frustration, I guess. Like I can do some clean frickin' edges with the skid steer. That's what everything else down here has been done with. And I thought I'd give this stupid thing a try, but it's honestly, it might just be more hassle than it's worth. Definitely more frustration than it's worth. Let's see if I can get it. Get me a level surface here that's 3 or 4 blocks down. Then I think I'll just stop there and do the rest with the skid steer. I might just have to use some blocks to get the rest of this out. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. This is too annoying. It's just too annoying. That. Well, that's totally what I wanted. Yeah, thank you, game. Right click. Okay, there. That's too full to do anything with. Okay, drive this up out of the way. Into the middle here. Excuse me there, skid steer. And we'll play with that again maybe another day. So I have some additional blocks. Well, actually let's use my cart here. Let's see if I can clean this shit up. Can't see them from here? I guess I can't see them from here. That's unfortunate. Right, here we are. Is that you? Yes, it is. Excellent. Okay, so... yeah, see, I dug too deep. One, two, three, four. So here, I need to have a new temporary floor put in. Okay. And then Skitty Boy. Back up over here. Do that. And then let's just do this. I'll leave, I think, a single block up there, so I need to take out one more. That. missed a couple of spots there with the blocks. That's okay. I definitely need to get another batch of roads started up to destroy some more of this crushed shenanigans. If those machines work like the devs think they do. I mean, you could be right there, too. I don't need that. What I do need is to turn some of this into sand. Let's turn 95 crafts into sand. And then, that much mortar. And I'm going to go get some more food. Oh, I'm out of corn fritters. I need to make some more of those. Okay. Corn meal. I'm out of corn again already? Yikes. Alright. I don't know if I have enough grown for any of those things. I'm only planting 50. That's part of the problem. Can I make some seeds? But I feel like I'm running slow. I just need to take this bridge down too. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Corn's at least grown. Okay. At least come out and harvest it. Wasn't expecting to do that today either. Gotta do things you gotta do. Let's grab the tractor and go out and harvest the corn. I should have plenty of seeds now for planting what I have available. I could, I guess, make the patch a little bit bigger. Then I would need more seeds. But we could just make the patch as big as we've got seeds for and hope we get more harvested. I'll wait for them to finish getting made. It's you and green tomatoes are in season. I think you're getting close. I think you're getting close. It will have about 70 seeds. And I'll probably get a few from the harvest. We might have about 75 to plant. We'll see what we get. Go from there. Now this is when I wish you could stick like the tractor in the back of the truck. And I could take the fuel out of it, but that's a lot of whatever. Need to make fried green tomatoes, the only tomatoes you like? You don't eat ketchup? Barbecue sauce? Driving on the wrong side of the road. And there goes the rest of the corn. Somehow I managed to harvest that one piece of corn there. Not sure what I did. Okay. Harvest. Careful I don't collect beets too. There's one more. Oh, there isn't. I lied. Okay. Plow. I have a total of 87 seeds. So that's 50... no, that's not what I want. That's 75... That would be 100, so we could go 75, 80, 85. Go about 2 or 3 blocks from the edge of the road there, and that'll be good. I need to move it. It's just another project I haven't done yet. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. $15, $16, $17. That'll be good there. I have a spot picked out for the corn. I just haven't had a time to do this, make the new spot yet. So, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I think that'll do correctly. I want to fix these 3 over here because I don't want corn on them. And then we do the planter. That. Pop back in. Select number 1. Nope. Over here. Get over here. Come on. There we go. That's also another project that's not done yet. I need to take down... I need to dig deeper into the jungle there, and then take down the upper part. Once I replanted the pineapples and the papayas. All right, there we go. Corn's planted, replanted, whatever. So many projects, so little time. And we're already 100 and something streaming hours into this. And probably at least twice that off camera. Dead turkey on the side of the road. Mine. Because we are on day 17, so 16 times 24. But some of that was spent sleeping, so that some of that doesn't count. But that was 384 hours. So I'm probably at about 300 hours of playtime.
Oof.
Hey, that one works. That's the local bot. That's why that one works. There's no other vehicle that supplants the tractor, other than the scoop part of the tractor. All right, back to work. Keep on digging, Wally. Keep on digging. I think I can get by without filling that hole in there, though. Good. Yep. I got on by. Cool, though. Well, let's see. You can have this. Too far away now? Oh, okay, good. Go over there. You can go in there. Oh, there's a hole there. Ah, dang it. That one I gotta fill in the way. that good? Yeah, that's good. Just 2 blocks. Definitely need to make some of this coal into more steel to get rid of it. It's kind of filling places up here. Coming up the works. Okay, good. We can shift some more sandstone up. That's all there was. But then the coal, which I should probably have done the opposite. Not you. Full already. Dang it. Nope, 5, only not 2. Alright. Let's crush this coal. Put the right module in this. Oh, I did the wrong module when I did the copper. Oopsie. Ah. Oh well. We have plenty of copper, so it's fine. And then we want crushed coal steel. That'll appear here, at least eventually. And so then we can just do 160 of that. Let's find some place to put that. We're putting it up there. Yeah, let's not do that. Do this. Do I have enough iron? I didn't. Dang it. I do have some crushed iron, though, that I can deal with. I'm not going to be able to see it from that one, but I'll have to jump down here anyway to get to it. Alright. Alright. Let's see, where are you at? I see it? No, that's the other stuff. There it is. That's where it needs to go, though, so we'll just drop it right in there. And then I can concentrate on that. That's 6 of them? Yeah, 6 of them, which gives us 12 more, which is plenty for what we needed. Okay, so, I've been working on this for a little while, and that is getting rid of this stuff down below. I would like to make a little bit more room, but I'd also like to work on making some of this other stuff, too, that we need to make. So, let's come back in here, and the thing that I haven't made yet that I need to make, well, a couple things. The industrial elevator. That I definitely want to build, but we need to have the rest of this rearrangement done before we can do that. So we definitely need to do some building first before we can put that up. We can make it, but we can't put it up yet. The industrial elevator, or industrial generator rather, definitely going to want to build one of those because we'll want it for when we do the laser job. But I don't think we need it right now. Let's see. The other thing, these streetlights, I'm definitely going to want to make some of those. The double streetlights for here in town, maybe some of the modern ones elsewhere. The single modern ones. Some of these lighting fixtures, I'm going to make some of each of them so we can see what they look like, and then we'll put them out, however. But the thing that I'm looking for isn't here at all. Is it over here? Electric wall lamps, I want to make some of those. Sensor-based belt sorter, that's what I wanted. So this I need to fix the storages. So we're going to want electronics and industry. You'll take from that one. You'll take and put here. And then I think we're going to need that storage that has the steel and things in it here. Also. What else do I need here? 9 rivets, 3 steel gearboxes. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and get that started. I'm only going to make one of these, so I don't care what waste there is here. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I do care. Stop. I do care. Because I need this module for this. Because this is an industry thing for some stupid reason. In this table. It should just be in the other table. And the other one should just be in this table, the jaw crusher or something. I don't get it. Or this should be an electronics recipe in this table, and the other one should be an industry recipe in that table. But whatever. So we're going to do this again. We need 8 rivets, 3 steel gearboxes. And we'll see if there's anything else. That's going to go down there because it got picked up. How did the wire... I know how the wire got in there. Put it there. Alright, rivets are made from steel. The steel gearboxes are made here. I think, yeah. So let's take your module. Actually, leave that one on. Take your module. I need to make a bunch more modules yet. Haven't got around to that either. One of these years. Turn that on. Your stuff will be epoxy, steel gears, and steel. So we're going to want to have industry here. Take and put. We're going to want to have electronics. And this electronics industry, big guy, but electronics box here. Take also, because we'll need the epoxy for this. 3 of these, but honestly, I think we'll need a few more anyways. Industrial elevator will need some. Maybe valves or wind turbines. So 10 of these will be good. That means I need to make 1 steel gear. Okay. And that means I'm going to make 40 steel gears. Yeah, because we're going to have to do some more modern upgrades anyway. And they take these, so we'll just make a bunch of this stuff. It's fine. Got it. That'll take a little bit of time to get made. So we also need 8 rivets. And then once those gearboxes are done, 8 rivets. Do I have any made before I go try to make some? Great question. I do. Can I carry 8 rivets? I can, just barely. So as that was the only industry recipe here at this table, and we only ever need one of them, that's the only time I need to have that module in that table for the rest of this playthrough. Let's see, that got put here. And I don't have a module for this either, but we can swap around the other modern mining one from the froth flotation cell and the other thing, the jaw crusher, if we need it sooner. But for now, this will be fine somewhere in the vicinity of this. What this does is it gives us a better sand concentrate recipe. Well, faster, not really better. It's not any more efficient. Once we put the module in here, it'll be 3 silica to 3 sand. But 3 sand in 15 seconds versus 2 sand in 11 seconds. Actually, it's actually less than 15. Give me that module. I'll borrow this one. Module. 3 sand in 8 seconds versus 2 sand in 11 seconds. Versus this one makes... No, not this one. This one makes... 1 sand in 11 seconds. So it's quite a bit faster. So it's better in that way. It also concentrates iron into dry iron, which doesn't actually give us anything other than it makes dry tailings versus wet. Sometime in the future, allegedly, tailings will behave differently, whether they're wet or dry. But right now, it doesn't make a difference. It's 2.5 crushed iron every 6 seconds to make 2 and... Not really 1. It's really more like half a 1. And over here, it's 2.5. Makes 2. And again, not really 1, but half a 1 every 12 seconds. So this is faster. This is twice as fast. But other than speed, it doesn't make that much of a difference. But the sand recipe will be nice to have. And the... and just, you know, the speed of the iron crushing will be nice too, I guess. Or iron concentrating will be nice. Iron ducts. I'm telling tales? Well, I could be. I do that sometimes. Been a yarn. What's quacking in? Let's see. All this steel. I don't have a place for it. I need to crush 2 slags. 2 slags. Steel is stuck. Oh, it needs more coal. Okay, good. Working for the weekend? Yeah, I feel you on that one. Everybody's working for the weekend. I have more crushed coal already. Coal that has already been crushed. A lot of it. Shift that up here. Tailing tells, yes. And we're still gonna need a little bit more, a lot more crushed coal. So I have more still. There's some here. And then after that, I have more coal there. We're still going to need more crushed, but I have crushed that I need to scoop up already. So let's scoop up what we have to scoop up first, and then we can maybe just unload what we have scooped up. Yeah, unload what we have scooped up. And then keep scooping. Yeah, everybody's working for the weekend, I think, Iron Ducks. One more block there. And I think I'm just gonna maybe fill that hole in with crushed sandstone or something. Lurk, try to sleep or something? Yeah. Alright, you have a good night. Talk to you later. Ah, almost fell in that hole. Remember when I said I didn't need to worry about that hole? Yeah. It's fell in it. Oops, that's fine actually. So let's see. That's not what I want. I want this. I want to fill this in here. I'm out. Okay. Okay. Got it. And for no good reason, that as well. And then we can shift all this down into there. Oh, and I missed one. Oopsie. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. Except for you, should technically go somewhere else here. Right there. Missed one. There. Got it. Alright, so that's scooped out there. That level. Nope. This in my pocket goes in there. The rest of this stuff goes in there. And look! There's more coal. Let's see. Can I see that stockpile from here? I don't think so. I don't think so, Tim. I still have some of this shit in the excavator, too. Alright. Forgot about the excavator stuff. Okay, let's go back upstairs then. We just need more steel. I just gotta shift it over. Ho ho hum. That should be plenty of coal for you. Yeah, too much actually. And is that stockpile full? No, but we have more to put in there, so it's fine. What about... Yeah, sort of. There's more. Excellent. This being full is bothersome. Not a whole lot I can do about it, though. Let's crush some more of this sulfur and get rid of some of that. 8 of it? Yeah, that's 9's too much. 8 is perfectly good. Enough. And let me grab a stack of steel and carry it with me. It won't be enough, but it'll be enough for now. Put stuff into there. Oh, not what I wanted. That. Oh. I want to get this finished because I want to put up another one of these big ass stockpiles. but it's also convoluted. And we have so many other things to do that I don't know that it's the best spend of our time. But I need some blocks down here, actually. For that reason. Okay. Just like that. Bet your skid steers can't do that in real life. Well, I guess they can once. Time to make some more roads again. Some more of this crushed stuff. You can go down there. You need to crush a slag. Nope, 2 of them. Coal is superfluous. You're just about done. I think I have some more silver to crush. No, it's all crushed. Okay, good. At least. Okay. This is why I need to get rid of some of the stuff that I've got in storage. I'm kind of hoping... And what I really need to do is get rid of some of that limestone. Because having 2, almost 3 big stockpiles full of limestone isn't the best way to spend my time either. But what I need to do is I need to save some of it, because I need to try to figure out how much I'm actually going to need for the lighthouse that I want to build. Or start building it so that I know how much I can get rid of. And then just get rid of the rest of it. One, 2... Already? Dang it. Back it up. There we go. Turn this around a little bit. Can't you look at a wiki that will tell you how much you need? To to look at a wiki to get how many blocks I'll need to build a design that I haven't come up with yet? No. Welcome in, Talon. It's kind of on me to decide what I want to do exactly. And for me to come up with a plan ahead of time is a little tough, usually. No. If there's something in the game, I could just do it. Or I could look at the recipe. Because I have every table pretty much made, if not totally made now. Now it's just down to me building buildings that I want to build for the purposes of having a completed town. So that's what I'm down to now is that type of thing, and that's the type of thing that's the toughest, in my opinion, because I don't have a firm design. I just need to start building it, and then maybe I can come up with a reasonably decent looking design as I'm going. Yeah. I wish I had the foresight to be able to plan it without actually building it. I just don't. I don't have that kind of engineering skill. Wish I did. Okay, well, this is going to take 7 minutes for the roads to finish making. In that time, I have a bunch of other stuff that I can and should do. Let's go do that instead. We need to move all the housing, tables and things, or furniture things, out of these 4 buildings here, and down into those buildings down there. But I haven't decided yet, though, which I suppose I should, but I haven't, is exactly how I want to handle certain things, like bedrooms, kitchens, if I want to make any extra kitchens or not, that is. I don't know that I do. But I don't know that I don't. That's not what I wanted. I thought that was a bench for a second there. Oh, I'm full already. Well, that didn't take long. And then what I want to put away to never touch again. Well, the multi-layer color design is going to be all done with paint. I'm not going to try to plan that out. So at least for that purpose, I'm good. I can go in there. Butcher table I might get back out again, but I can go in there for now. This can definitely go in there. Those might be already in there. They are. Back out again. This can go in there. These hewn tables and things, I think they just need to go in here. Tables and chairs. This all can come with me. That bed can come with me. Those can get put away. This can come with me. That goes in storage. This comes with me. That can go in my inventory if I had the room for it. And straw bed goes in there. Keeping the rest of this, I think. Two lights go in there. That's going to have books in it. Yep. I'm full again. let's move a couple of these rooms and we'll do some other stuff. Let's see. So I'm going to put the bathroom stuff down in the room on the end. But I think I might divide this room into 2 rooms. That's pretty damn big. But I was going to put bed that I haven't made yet up on top of this pedestal. But I guess I could put 2 of them up here and then I don't have to worry about that. Bathroom down here. This might be 2 rooms. It might be 1. For now, it can be 1. It can just be the bedroom, and we'll see about arrangements later, maybe. Kitchen that needs to go across the street. This can come in here. Living room can go over here for now, at least. Need to get rid of some of these. Put that out of there. There. Did I make another one of the? I don't think I did. There's there. The rug can go maybe there. Chair. Did I make another fireplace? I don't think so. One of these baubles can go in here someplace. Might move it, but for now at least. The anchors, just for fun, we're going to put all those up again. I don't know why I put windows in this wall. It shouldn't have windows. Been solid, so let's fix that real quick. And then solid wall there to there or so. Take these 3 out, take this one out, put these in. Alrighty. Rug for this room. Put it here at the foot of the beds. For now. Kitchen. This bauble can go in here someplace. That wall, maybe. And, yeah. Back we go. Across the street we go, rather. I already have... a salt basket in the kitchen downstairs, so this one can go up here. This upper kitchen. We haven't really done a whole lot of decorating in the upper kitchen yet. I should probably move that butchery table that we just put away into there. Actually, more than should. I should definitely put that butchery table in there. I shouldn't need any of the ice boxes. I don't know how I got the purple vase in here. That should go over there someplace. And then the bathroom stuff. There's a little more kitchen or living room stuff here too. But this stuff from the bathroom can go. Full again already? Too bad on that one. Gotta consolidate stacks here just a little bit. Hewn dresser can go in there too. Hew. And I'm full again. Alright, but that's all stuff I need to move, so let's go down and carry it down to the other end. The grass is still there? Yep. I haven't done anything with that yet. That'll come eventually. Actually, I guess the salt basket should be over there. We'll get some flowers for those at some point here. Put an anchor in there. Do I have one down here? I don't think I do. Don't. Let's put one over here. Alright. So, let's see. Go there. Actually, no, wait. You go there. You go there. Still need to make bathtubs, toilets, and something else's. Sinks. Eventually, these parking spaces will go the whole length. I haven't gotten around to adding those in yet. And every time you ask me about it, I will delay it even further. There. That finishes... take the door, too. That finishes this upstairs and this one. Gotta move those books yet, which I will need a basically empty inventory to do. Where are these 4 buildings going to go? That's kind of what we're leading up to right now. Got to clean out the living room or living area furnishings in order to be able to tear the building down. But we have to build each building's replacement building before we can build the building. Before we can tear the other building down. Yeah, that's what I mean. Another bauble here. This pumpkin thingy can go somewhere. I think I had the other one in the living room, so we'll put this in the living room too. And that's everything, I think, decorative-wise from those 3 buildings. So, what's the plan? Well, who the hell knows? So, I want to have still at least 3 of these. I don't know what I'm going to do about what's here in the end. I might just put these tables. Actually, I don't even need this tool bench anymore. I might just put these tables in another existing building rather than giving them their own building. Although I don't know, I might still want to have a Adobe building someplace just for reasons. I haven't decided that part yet, but I definitely want 3 buildings for these 3 things. So it's engineering, which is going to stay small. I'll make it bigger than this just so that the living space building upstairs is bigger. Smelting, which is actually going to be quite a bit bigger because I want to incorporate enough space for 3 blast furnaces and the other tables here. So that building's actually going to get bigger, and then we'll have on the end still a masonry building that'll basically just be this, and it'll be wider too. Even though I can make an Adobe gym with acrobatics. Yes, I could take the top floors down, but they're also supporting stockpiles still, so I don't necessarily want to do that. Until I figure other things out. So, yeah. Where are we at with crushed still here? let's keep doing this. 200 more roads. We're going. We don't need 200 more roads. Still, really? So we're gonna crush them. Yeah, the brick building is gonna be. That's the material that we're gonna make. Or am I? No, actually, I'm not. Well, maybe. Wait a minute. I gotta think about that. I said I'm not, but then I said I am, but then I said I'm not. So let me actually take a look at that first. These will require what tier? Storage? No. Status? Tier 3. So this does need to be brick. So smelting will become brick instead of mortared sandstone. We need to have some kind of material for engineering and some kind of material for masonry. I want to make one of them the white limestone. Given the number of buildings we have that are wood, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wood buildings, and the number of buildings we have that are stone based, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 metal. I think I should make these last 2 buildings out of stone. 2 of these last 3 buildings out of stone, that is. And then the third one out of bricks. So we should use the limestone, the mortared limestone that we have in that wagon downstairs. And then also elsewhere. And turn that into our new engineering building. A big building out of shale? No. So in the game files, disabled is a recipe for mortared shale and mortared basalt, I think. However, they're disabled because they don't exist. You can't, there's no object. So if you build them, they just become, you can't really build them, even if you enable the file. So I'm hopeful that someday they do make those into actual buildable forms. But until then, still more. What's here? Okay. Until then, it is what it is. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. All right, so that's all the limestone that I have. Give or take maybe a little bit more, but we can always make more. Mortar shell will look really nice? Yeah, probably. I'm hoping that they do add that in at some point. It would be kind of nice to have. So... I want floor. Actually, I want line. So that building is currently 1, 2, 3, 4 inside dimension. I want to make it 6, I think. What else do I have? Yeah, 6 in the inside dimension. So 7 blocks here. That's 8. That's 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the outer dimension there. So then we do this one like this. Walk across this way. There. And then we can do 6 more blocks that way. That's my outer dimension for this next building. So it's not nearly as big of a building as some of these other ones, but it doesn't need to be because it literally is going to have 2 tables in it, in a box. So it doesn't need to be very big. And they're 2 small tables too. So this is fine. It just kind of is. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then I'll do the back wall once I figure out exactly what size this needs to be. Or do the back door once I figure out how I want to arrange the tables in here. Yep. Actually, this wall needs to be brick, not... Yeah, okay, I'm an idiot. That wall needs to be brick. Nope, this one here. 12, 15. This whole wall needs to come down, including the corner blocks, including the floor corners there too. And that should have been windows, not walls. Because I'm an idiot. There we go. There and there. There, not there. That out again. Actually, let's do the wall that's up here. We even use basalt for anything anyway. Ashlar. And anything that generically takes stone. Okay, so that wall's got to be all brick because it needs to be, or it's got to be all that tier anyway. If I decide to do it something other combination-wise than brick, then that's fine, but it's got to be that combination of things. That there. This goes too hungry. Floor. But also, it's about that time that we should probably wrap up. So, we can finish this building next time, Saturday. I'm going to try to do some continued work downstairs to try and get that crap done. And then we'll get these other buildings finished also. I really wanted to have that time to experiment with the excavator and prove that it's atrocious. But it is, so it's fine. We can take down part of this brick building here. Because I'm not using this blast furnace anyway. But I also don't know exactly how big this building needs to be, so I'm just going to build that wall out of brick. And then we'll have to figure out how big that building's going to need to be, because it's going to have to be pretty good size to accommodate 3 blast furnaces, the power hammer, and it's also going to have different rooms in it. It's going to be partitioned. The blacksmith table, and then these tables as well. So we're going to have to figure that part out. Also, I might have to make that third blast furnace too. I need 12 hours of sleep? Nah. No. I wish, but no. No such luck for the weary. Alright, but let's find ourselves a raid target and get on out of here. How about we raid Catafly? We haven't raided Catafly in eons. Let's raid Catafly. Stick around for that raid so that you're counted and you get some extra channel points for it, assuming Twitch isn't being too twitchy tonight. And also, it makes the channel look good having a larger raiding party. If the raiding party is at least the size of the stream attendance, then that makes it a little bit better. But so stick around for that so you can be counted. And then Saturday, we'll be back again with more Eco. Before then, tomorrow, join us in Discord for Community Game Night. We play games that are cheap or free. Games like Goose Goose Duck, Golf with Your Friends, Jackbox, things like that. And we play for about an hour and a half, starting at the usual stream time and going till about 11. And then we kind of go on our merry way for the weekend. It's kind of a nice way to start your weekend and hang out with some folks and play some games and relax a bit. And then if you aren't already watching this or other stuff on my YouTube channel, make sure you check that out. Specifically, this week is Steam Next Fest, so I am playing some games, some demos that are games that kind of fit my channel, but maybe games that I hadn't seen before because they're still in demo or just coming in demo, or maybe it's games that you all haven't even seen on the Next Fest list. Maybe you missed them or something like that. So come and check out what I've done already this week. There's 4 games out, 3 games out there already, and one's recorded already for tomorrow, and then we'll do 1 or 2 more this weekend, and then we'll get back to our usually scheduled content. And then, so yeah, follow me over there so that you can get notified, though, of any new content that I produce for YouTube, because stuff on YouTube isn't streamed. There's some stuff there that is streamed, because, of course, I'm streaming this also, simulcast, but there's stuff over there that is unique just to YouTube, so come and check that out. But for now, we're going to leave this here, and we will be back again on Saturday with some more eco, and then Sunday shenanigans. I think Jeff will be back from his time away, so hopefully IT will be here. Maybe Lazarus will join us, and we'll get a good party going for Unrailed, or maybe we'll try something different. Who knows? But for now, we're going to leave this here, and we'll see you all again on Saturday, if not for game night tomorrow night, for more eco on Saturday. Thanks for coming. Have a good one. Bye for now.